Feels like at least. This guy kind of goes up this way. Just make sure I keep the direction. About the same. Really about the same. I'm gonna do this on cold press, and if I'm feeling good enough, I might tackle this with a hot press too. Seen a bunch of really good versions of this week. What's up, Shona? So, hoping I can kind of do it justice. I'm going to try to do some pretty pigmented paints. I've got some stuff left over on my palette from that Zoom call, so I'm going to have to try to overpower that or use my new mixing spot. But first, I'm going to wet the dog out of this paper. Because I do want this sky kind of flowy. That's a word. I'm trying to keep that white in here. I'm going to try not using any kind of white watercolor or anything. So it's going to be super wet. Hey, what's up, Amber? About to attempt this guy for the first time. So when I did this with the hot press, it was a little different, but I think I can get away with what I want to get away with. So I'm gonna do some sea blue black. It's awfully. Can't really see with the lighting at this point, but I'm going to try to do that undertone of that kind of yellowish. Let's go like this. It's going to be super saturated. Kind of just want to be loose. I feel like I've been so damn tight all week. Like I said, this is super wet, so it's going to fade drastically. Some of these hard lines over here. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to paint too much lately, so it's been a little wicked. I do want some more blue in that. So I'm gonna keep this kind of blue line here. I could come back and water that down a little bit if I need to, but I kind of want this blue to be kind of an undertone to that white. I'm gonna come back in with that dark right here, and some of that brown. No joke. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Some people don't like to do it. I don't mind. To me, it keeps everything kind of loose for me. I know I'm starting every painting off with a clean slate. Just kind of want this soft. I do see some kind of brown tones in that. Yes, finally. The figure as loose as possible. Absolutely as loose as possible. Sea Blue Black is looking awfully black more than it normally does. I don't know if I just haven't touched my paints in a while. I guess we shall see from here though. I just want everything real flowy. I've got this paper almost soaked at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Let me go a little bit more of that tan color we got over here. Start showing. Give them some time. That should be resolved. I wouldn't imagine them wanting to lose any kind of service after that. So I feel like I should have tagged a little more darks down this way. It's kind of bleeds into this. On this one, seen a few different colors in here that I kind of wanted to explore, so yeah, I hate to say, you can't really blame them on that one. UPS is just dog water. I don't get how they can mess up that bad. Oh yeah, no, I get that. Maybe I'll do a full get up of my entire setup as far as paint wise. So all I'm trying to do is trying to get some of these whites back and kind of fade back in, kind of like the reference does. What's up, Danny? Danny, if you're wondering why, I don't know if you saw the post today or not, of why your painting's not on that board, is because it's actually framed by my door, because it might be one of my favorite paintings ever. It's pretty good. Well, this ain't to justify Rockwell, but I'm pretty sure they can't just give away free paint every time somebody says they lost it. But if UPS got involved with them, that's pretty good news. Yeah. It sucks, it's just a shitty situation. Really kind of cruddy situation. It's just so weird that only one made it. It blows my mind. I don't know why. That is absolutely one of my favorite paintings. That ain't no BS either. Kind of just playing around. I don't know what my brushes feel like right now. I'm just trying not to hate everything too hard. Very weird that we're on week 24 with this. start feeling more confident about it. Yeah, kind of same here too. I mean, it's just been so damn busy. It's aggravating. Week 24, I can't believe it. I want your worst panty, the one you showed us. That's the one I want. That shows growth, you know? Also some of my favorite things. I like seeing the bad ones because it shows that you're growing. You know? Yeah, the Disney one. Yeah, but if we're being honest, Hannah sucked at one time too. Just like the rest of us. To me, that's the cool part. We all suck for a little bit, and all of a sudden, like, oh, starts to make a little bit of sense. Then you take a week off, and everything feels awkward as hell. Everybody grows at their own pace. Some people are quicker, some people are slower, and it doesn't matter because nobody's racing. Yeah, that's actually fair. There you go, Hannah. I'm already soaking on the towel. I guess we forgot to hit record on the other phone so I could make a reel out of this. This two phone setup's a little aggravating. And I'm not trying to sound spoiled, but when I hit live, I kind of forget everything else. I think a lot of the time, I know for me in particular, I'm not saying I'm some great artist or nothing, but when I started noticing the difference is when I just stopped kind of giving a shit, to be honest with you. Like, I'd care how it came out, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't overthink every stroke. Like, this ain't great to me, but I know that I'm gonna go over it with a second coat. And yeah, crying's a part of it. Crying, caffeine, stress, everything else. But it is what it is. It's supposed to be fun, right? It's all fun until you get better at it and hate everything. Yeah, 100%. And to be honest with you, it's okay to suck. It's fine to suck. And if we started out as a genius, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be fighting for Instagram views, you know? It's all taking it kind of in stride and learning from every one of these. I think I'm going to go Sea Blue Black, Ultramarine. Try to fade back in. What's up, Tina? I know y'all saw that wall today, but just appreciative of everybody that does have the nerve to send their art out into the world. It's not really easy. Dun, 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 dun. Tina, no farm work today? I say farm. Country work? Like you live on some farm? Kind of just letting the brush play at this point. I want to keep those brown overtones, so I don't want to jack those up too much, but I do want to show this movement down here. Get a little bit of brown. The thing bad about doing this live is I end up that light kind of doing its thing. Kind of hard where the colors are adjusting at. Again, really just letting the brush kind of do the work. Doing some more of that brown tone down here. You kind of want some kind of gradient. I feel like I'm missing a little bit more on that brown over here. Might do some burnt umber, raw sienna. See if I can't pull out some more of that brown in here. I'm gonna spray this too. It's really just kind of letting the brush play, honestly. Like feeling out your strokes and letting the water move everything. I do want to go in here with some darker brown, but I'll wait. So this is where it comes to losing control a little bit. Now I can go back in and play around with these whites. Make them a little bit more wispy. Every time I go back in with a brush like that, I'm going in with a clean damp brush. Pulling some of that color out to get that white back. That's right. Hannah's got it. Alright. This is going to be a little blue-brown. I do want this a little bit wetter at the bottom. That's ridiculous, Tina. Who's asking you to do that, Tina? I would fist face that person. Yeah, it's huge. It ain't big. This is 5x7. Didn't want to go too crazy with it, but it's kind of what I've been painting on anyways. So, getting a little bit used to that little mini session I had where I was doing, I don't know, 3.5 by, I think it was 3.5 by 5. Really kind of screwed me up on big paper for a good while. much did I want? Daughter-in-laws? Yeah, I don't know. I like people a lot. I don't know about doing no, 14 by 40 said, right? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Actually kind of nutty. Yeah, the postcard's kind of small. I don't even think they're a little bit bigger than that. It's like they're smaller than 4x6, but they're bigger than 3.5 by 5. Let's see, I got some right here, in fact. It's such a strange size. Yeah, so reference. This 5x7, this is the postcards. It's not 4x6, it's just something else. They're fun though. I'm gonna let this one dry totally. I might actually start coming into this with, maybe I'll dry this part up just to kind of get that hollowed ground back in. So there's definitely different ways to do it. I lift a lot. I lift a lot and I leave a lot of white space most of the time. So if you notice, like I'll start off with that white and I normally leave it bigger than I want because you lose that white awfully quick. But lifting does a lot as long as your paper's really, really wet. It was a good week. I like the sky a lot. I know when I add the stars it's going to be better, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. I do want to go in there with that dark. So what I'm going to do is burnt umber, pretty heavy. And when I say burnt umber, it's espresso from the coffee set. And sea blue black. Maybe to keep some harmony. A little bit of ultramarine. Just want a really good dark. And a lot of it, because it's going to take this entire paper down. So maybe a little bit more water. You know how I'm doing the stars. I didn't do no masking fluid. Like glue on the back of what? Of the 14x40? No shot. So what I'm gonna do first is these trees are kind of crazy right here. So just gonna kind of set up a little bit of little bushes. If I remember right, some little dabs. I like that. Again, just letting the brush do a lot of it and keeping some air in between to show these are trees. It's always cheating. Stars, I mean, I could do. I'll be honest with you, I'm being really lazy tonight because I'm just glad I'm painting. It's not that I had a terrible week, it just was it was something else, you know? Just been busy. No, I just improvise with gouache every once in a while. So, Joe, it's got its place. And to be honest with you, I've seen people this week use it pretty good on this guy too. I always hate doing these deep silhouettes. It feels like it never dries the same way. Why? Hey, Carolyn. Yeah, Caroline, I didn't want you to feel bad. I know I've got one of your pieces up on that board too, but I've got one framed and I got another one I want to put somewhere else because it kind of goes along with the house. All right, Let's see if I can get away with not touching this with my hands. My hands are really shaky for some reason tonight too. That sucks. Yeah, so figure's not too bad. I'm gonna let this dry. I like silhouettes because it actually brings out that pretty well. That dark on top of that sky. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but caffeine's kind of kicked in, kind of kicked off a little bit. What's up, Rockwell? Yeah, that's what I kind of saw too, to be honest with you. I think that's why I ended up naming what I wanted to name it. And I actually did touch it too. Oof. Didn't realize it. Yeah, well, some good texture for the foreground, right? So I'm gonna let this dry while that dries. And to be honest with you, this is how much I use my gouache. I don't even know where it's at right now. But what I might try to do is do some lighter stars with the Rockwell White Titanium. See if I can get away with it. Okay, let's see. I'll throw some Rockwell White Titanium Dioxide. But yeah, I can really put a paper towel over it right now, I'll be fine. It doesn't break my heart if some of that texture comes up. Might actually add to it. Oh yeah, White Nights has that little tab. If you could get a toothpick, it might work. They got the little silver tab, right? It's been a while since I opened up those. How deep these stars go? Pretty deep, right? I almost want to rip a circle into that. Yeah, so the White Nights have like, I'm trying to think, like, you remember that old toothpaste that used to come with the silver cap that you had to peel off? It's like that. Can you peel it, or is it just a stab? I thought you could peel those, if I remember right. Rockwell, were y'all able to get the European code working? Still got a few people that want to order, but they're waiting. About to make a mess. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little bit of their white gouache. I say white gouache, their white watercolor, which is most likely gouache. I'll test that first though. I don't like knowing where my stars are going, so. Yeah, it's a little bit more water. What I don't want is a bunch of big blobs. You do big blobs with stars and your sky will look like it's right there in front of you. Alright, some more solid whites right here. Out of all the copyright-free music, I think this is my favorite song. stars. I keep wanting to get a couple big blobs in there, but it's not hitting like I want. It's all over my desk for sure. I'm trying to think if I still have my Rockwell tubes. I'm almost positive I gave those away. Could be wrong. Could be right. If I do have them, I already opened all of them because I did fill up an entire pallet with them. This is another thing I hate about gouache is the cleanup. Hey, thank you guys. Appreciates it. I do want to try this on hot press, so I've got a little bit of time. I might dry this flat. There's so much white gouache everywhere. I don't doubt it. I don't have too many white dots on the hands, thankfully. I do want to add a couple more kind of hard ones. Let me do like some bigger stars, nothing crazy. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? To be fair though, this isn't gouache. If I'm being a smartass about it. Do you want some kind of bigger over here? Just more saturation. It's very opaque though. To be fair, hold on. Let me make sure this is right. Just to be fair, just to be a smarty. White titanium dioxide from Rockwell. It says natural, mineral, watercolor. I think so. I think they're pretty close. It's pretty opaque. I mean, obviously it's going over my darkest darks and whatnot, so. No, I normally don't know better. I just like to think that I do. Alright, let me dry this bad boy. Yeah, I've done that before. My phone was covered with white gouache at one point. I'm just saying, Tina, it says watercolor. That's all I'm saying. What's up, B? I don't think there's a difference, Danny. I really don't. No, D. There's definitely watercolor. I quite like this one. I think the hardest part, honestly, so it's my favorite part and it's the worst part for me, is seeing all you guys paint this before I do. Because there's a lot of people that a lot more saturated painting than me, and I actually like that look a lot. It's just never me. The only problem I run into is that I try to be, but I like how soft this is. This is definitely me. This is definitely me. So, even with a little fingerprint, for good measure. All right, I want to do this with hot press real quick. Hot press has been pretty fun. It's really cool for details too, so let me see. If you haven't, this isn't just to sell it, but Baohong hot press is pretty fun. There we go. See, Rockwell, so perfect. Thank you, Rockwell. That's all I'm gonna say. Just check the log. Oh, you did do yours on hot press? I didn't realize it. Oh, I haven't been able to read everybody's captions like I want. So if you said it, I definitely missed it. I'm not meaning to be jerky this week. It's just been fun. Oh, Donna, I'm glad I got you here, actually. So Donna sent me some Happy Mail that I couldn't find the other day with my Happy Mail. But after cleaning my room up, and tidying up like a big boy, I found it. And now I just need to find out where I'll put it again now. Ooh. Let's see. Do this without exposing addresses. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure nothing crazy. Oh, these are pretty cool. So that's the washi circles? Huh. Oh, coffee. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. Because coffee. I dig that. That's going up on the board. That is definitely going up on the board. Okay, so let's try this hot press. Let's draw this out one more time. I did like how the hot press acted. Got me. I'm excited about my coffee. Yeah, have you played with the black, Danny? I think I bought like a small book of it. And I want to say from Stonehenge, which I, excuse my language, hate their paper. Them and Fluid might be on my shit list. I've had no luck with masking fluid or tape on either one. And nothing wrong with reading. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate you, by the way. Yeah, Stonehenge is bad. Stonehenge is bad. And it sucks because it's actually really, really cool looking paper as far as like their marketing and whatnot. I need to find that little black pad I had. Another thing I want to try is on mixed media, like tone tan paper. Do some watercolor on that. This is Pro Tape. Obviously professional, right? Now this one I think you can get on Amazon for a pretty decent price. I've had no issues with it, ribbon paper, the good paper. But as to far how it would do on like Stonehenge or something like that, I'm not too sure. I've kind of been exclusive Bauhong here lately. Occasional arches, or Arsch, German for ass paper. I did get some kind of good news this week, and that the Christmas giveaway stuff came in, so I'll be doing a video for that soon. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to give away. It'll be pretty cool. Really excited about it. I'm gonna save my white watercolor for this one. I haven't tried whole bean tape, and I saw who had it. I think it was Mel had the Hanmule tape. All right, the only thing I don't like about this is that this stuff dries so fast. Yeah, that's fair. That's actually fair. It's fair. It's just more fun the other way. Okay. So, one thing I did. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. One of the ones I did recently with the hot press was that lightning bolt. So I think I kind of want to follow that same look. So I'm gonna wet the hell out of everything. This is gonna have a little undertone from dirty water. I've been doing a little bit better with not OCD cleaning my wash cups. Probably should turn the fan down when I'm playing with this stuff too. Really want this to soak in. I've had some really good I've had some really good stuff with regular painter's tape. In fact, that's pretty much what I used exclusively for a long time. Let's see if I can hit record this time. So come back in. Did not draw that out, but we'll go with it. More blue. This is going to be pretty saturated. Continue that blue down this way. That darker blue, the brown. Stuff dries so fast. And another thing I don't like about hot press is the fact that it feels like it leaves brush strokes, even though it really doesn't. I feel like I have to work so fast with this. I paint fast, so I don't know how anybody's really doing it any different. Alright, so a little bit right here. Yeah, Hannah's got some weird stuff with her. With that. So I'm gonna play with this a little bit. Loosen up. I do want to do a dark, some browns, maybe a little bit of yellow. Yellow is turning green on me, so maybe a little bit of this. This is going to look very funky for a minute. But can't grow without experiment. Playtime. Hot press is always kind of hard for me because you've got to let it dry and see exactly what it's done before you judge too hard. Try a little more brown this time. Let's continue down. Didn't really mix this as well as I wanted it to. If I'm not reading chat, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hyper focus on this real quick. Make sure I'm getting this before it dries. Thankfully, this isn't drying too crazy fast. Still might go over this with a second wash. Got a little more light up here in this one. I try to bleed it in. I don't like that bloom at all. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. I probably end up overworking hot press a lot. I do like the effect of it, so I won't fuss too much about it. What I'm hoping is this doesn't bloom out too crazy. I'm gonna come back in with the darks like I did on the cold press, but it's definitely different. This is probably gonna bloom. I just want a little too much wet water on that. Should just leave this alone. I'm gonna play a little bit more. I think hot press is really good for people that do extreme texture. Or say texture, detail. Yeah, I think my room just dries everything super fast too. It definitely does not help. What am I missing in the chat? Let's see. Oh, it don't matter what side I put for the cups. It kind of depends on where everything's at in the painting. If you throw like a big old glob of water, you're gonna have a bloom regardless. And the more you try to soften it around, you'll end up with mush and everything else going on right there. But if you just let it dry, normally it's not bad. And sometimes blooms look cool as hell anyways. I am happy with how vibrant everything looks on the hot press though. If you look, I mean, cold press is definitely me, right? So it took me 2 washes to get that. It took 1 wash to get that. I don't feel like I switched up my painting style on it too much, so. Let this dry for a second because it will not take long at all. Yeah, I think I've dipped my brushes by my coffee at least 16 times in the past 2 months for some reason. It's just gotten worse. I don't know if I'm getting older, my mind's just kind of losing it. Hey, what's up, Kate? Kind of letting things dry for a second. And Danny, if you're still here, if you notice right here, that bloom, I made it worse by dipping that brush into it, but I'm trying to dry this off real quick. Muscle memory doesn't help me at all. So another thing to keep in mind, I don't know if anybody ever thinks about this, but if you use the heat gun to dry your paper because you're impatient like me, you need to keep in mind when you go to re-wet again, if you're re-wetting the entire sky again, that your paper's already kind of hot. So that heat is going to dissipate more water. So Normally you can kind of let it sit for a second. I'm gonna go in with a second wash on this one just to see how dark I can get it. Go from there. So let me mix something up real quick. There was that one time, a couple weeks ago, where it was very close to drinking my soap water from washing my brushes. Alright, so this is going to be that same mixture. Some espresso, some sea blue black, and some ultramarine. Sorry, just a touch of it. And I'm going to re-wet one more time. Sometimes I do like spraying because it does kind of equal it out a little bit more. Kind of creates some not so subtle movement. I feel like I'm a little too wet. Have a little bit of that water out. And come back in. Really cool thing about the second wash with hot press is it really kind of fades everything out. There's my bloom, able to fix my bloom. I'm gonna come back and soften that up. I do wanna make sure I get this up here. Maybe a little bit of tan. The tan's gonna kind of bleed through on its own. What's up, Julie? Yeah, so this is already kind of setting in. Again, letting the brush play. I was not thinking about any of the strokes. Start overthinking stuff, start messing stuff up. Hot press is really awesome for lifting. I can tell you that much. I like it a lot for lifting. Go over a little bit more. Stephanie, appreciate you stopping by for a little bit. Get a little more white in this one. Is Tina leaving us already? Just softening everything up here. Tina's getting too young to leave like that. So Tina, what did they want you to paint on that again? The big one? I don't like how flat this line is. some spray, but I feel like I kind of missed on the darkness right here. Mountains in the sunset? Okay, you're good at that then. Okay. Now, I just need to leave this alone for a second. As I keep putting paint into it, of course. Whoa. What's up, Sue? How are you doing tonight? Appreciate you hopping in a Zoom call with us. It was fun. Every time I go to play with this, I lose my dark right here. Alright, I'm letting this dry. I'm not touching it anymore. I lie, I'm gonna touch this real quick. Just kind of a hard line I don't like. But with that silhouette, it'll look really cool. It was fun. I thought it was a lot of fun. Alright, I might try to heat gun this real quick. I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I gotta figure out the scheduling thing. Maybe Sundays won't be the best for me, I don't know. It's right before I leave to go back with the girl. Leave the girls to go back to work. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that was a really cool thing to learn from too. That abstract look was pretty cool. Okay, so I could get away with doing the white now, but I'm gonna wait. So I need to make that same dark again. Go with the sea blue black. You did horrible at the abstract? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think everybody did pretty damn good on it. For being kind of spur of the moment like that, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna have, I know this stuff dries super duper fast. So I'm gonna have a ton of paint and work everything in pretty tight. So I'm gonna do my tree first. I'll leave some air. This is going to be kind of a little bit looser than the last one. Got a little bit more branches over here. And this one comes up. We'll definitely do the zoom again though. Yeah, sea blue black is pretty much my new indigo. I love it. It's a really cool color. See, this is where I screw up trees. I really should use a smaller brush. So I'm gonna do a switch to my smaller brush since I gotta paint in that silhouette anyways. Try to get some skinnier trees here. I still need to try out those Masha paints you sent me too. See if I can get the silhouette right without drawing it out. small head, body. He's got his legs spread out. There I go, getting it on my fingers again. God, dog. Hold on, Danny, I might answer you. I know I saw you ask a question. Try to make these a little bit not as crazy. Okay, what did you say? You just started trying them? You still have to. All right, Danny, what are you asking me? Start trying. Are you talking to me or talking to, what was that, Sue? Yeah, it was Sue. So this painting's gonna have the same finger mark from the last one. Kind of cool with that. Are we talking about the sea blue black though? Sea blue black is my favorite color. That's absolutely my favorite color from them. There's nothing special about it. It's just really, really a good dark. Like a really good dark. Oh, the Masha paints. No, I need to try them. Sorry. Brain's not on totally yet. They're not far, Danny. They're not far at all. No, I've got to. I want to take some time on them. That's two colors that I think I can really do a lot with. So is this one more blue to it? I feel like the swatch has a little blue tint to it. That granite, that tiger eye looks cool as hell. Those could get away with some really moody watercolor landscapes. All right, let's cheat one more time for the night. They look super fun. I can't believe you sent me Addison now. I'm joking. I'll give that one a try. I don't know if I have that one yet or not. I feel like I've seen that name in that Advent maybe. All right. Let's make another mess with white watercolor. Stop moving paper. Try to get some good gouache texture to it. What happened, Hannah? Did not go as planned. Yeah, hot press is funny to me because I think I don't like it right off the rip and then it starts drying kind of crazy in a good way. I feel like I need some more white at the bottom right there. I'm missing some stars. Bum, 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 bum. hot press colors do look better for some reason. Okay. Let's undo this bad boy. Solar eclipse? Wait, are you painting this reference and it looks like a solar eclipse? Yeah, clean this desk off anyways. Excuse the hairy arm for a second. Yeah, I do feel like the colors come out different on hot press. I might play with it more. Maybe I'm a hot press guy and I don't know it. But I do like the texture. I do like the colors. Let's see if I can do this without showing you all the stuffs. All right, cold press, hot press, cold press, hot press. Way too ambitious? You got a little too cocky? I don't know. What do y'all think? Color's vibrant. I do like the texture better on this one, but could be whatever. Maybe I need some more hot press. Maybe I need to just work with it for a month and see what the hell. Anyways, that's all I got for the night, guys. So, I'm gonna sign off and try to pack my stuff for this week to go to work. And I will post that this week's got the 25th week. Holy moly, 25th week, so 25. God, don't turn me into a hot press painter, please. I've talked a lot of junk on hot press. This is more me. This is faded. I've always felt like I was a faded painter. Like this is just loose enough. This one's a lot of panic. But still cool. Hey, good night, Tina. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys sticking around. So, we'll see week 25 tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a really cool night. And much love to y'all. Later, guys.